Hey, J Bros checking in here on a fine Sunday. Little different video than normal. I'm just gonna talk about the CRT quick here, 23. I'm at 35 hours, and pretty much same update as last Saturday. Machine's running great. Yeah, basically grease the zerts. Oil's good. Hydraulic fluid's good. Machine's running as intended. I still did not get my bucket this week, so very, very disappointed by that. But it's not the end of the world because I know it's in the fab shop. So hopefully this week. Little bit on the retaining wall that we were digging. My locates for the lines to where we had dug the other day. So my gas line is marked there. I've got my stuff staked out and posts where they need to get drilled. Obviously I was gonna buy an auger myself, but my buddy's got a bigger skid, and I'm like, well, I'll just have him drill the holes and he isn't gonna charge me much. So anyway, so we got that in here. The only questionable spots is here's the gas line, and it goes up to there behind those weeds. So I might have to hand dig that hole, but whatever. And then we had decided on kind of doing this with the retaining wall, putting a slight 45 in here, if you can't see down that way. And then we're gonna do the steps as mentioned right here, and then maybe throw some rock in that vicinity. But that's where we're at on that. So my holes for this won't get drilled till after the 4th, unfortunately, but that is ready to go. So that's that operation. And then where we had showed the video up front here around this tree, I was gonna plant this all grass, and that's why I brought in the black dirt and I'd spread it out and flatten it out. Well, now we kind of changed our minds around here because it was working so handy to loop in here with the trailers and leave a truck. I think what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna scrape out all this dirt that I had added in here, and I think I'm just gonna widen up and have this be another driveway gravel parking spot, because when I come down here to the property, there's the garages. When I pull my trailers in here with the trucks, well, if I park right here with the trailers and trucks, it's kind of in the way for the wife to get in here, and then I got to worry about backing my trailers up, versus if I just have the trucks with trailers parked up here and or dropping my trailers off. Yeah, I think it just makes more sense to create more maneuverability with trucks and trailers and to get back to the shop and stuff. So I did all that work of flattening stuff out. Now I'm just going to cut that out with the Mini, and there's only about 1.5 inches of top dressing on there. Other than that, it's kind of clay gravel mix, so shouldn't be a big deal. But I'm gonna strip all that black dirt out of there and put that in some random low spots in the yard. But that should be getting graveled here, I would say, in the next couple weeks. I kind of got too many projects going on at once at this point, if you can't imagine. And the project that Jay of J Bros was helping me with yesterday, I'll have to get him on camera one of these days. He is just camera shy. But I had this pallet rocking in the shop because it was kind of a shop day yesterday, because Dad and I have been doing maintenance days on Fridays, and I kind of just didn't stay on top of it. But what Jay and I did is we added another top racking up here to obviously get more space. Obviously I need to finish some drywall up there. But what the goal is anything that you see on the ground, for the most part, we're going to get it off of here. And I've got insulation still back here because that goes to finish the shop upstairs or insulate the shop. And then I've got a bonus room up above there, which I had just basically started wiring that. I've got the garage just about wired. As you can see, it's kind of a mess in here, and that's why I need to get that next level of pallet racking. But yeah, we're getting there. But Dad and I just worked on the aerator, and we tried to replace a few parts and stuff like that, but we ended up just replacing the whole carb. A new carb was like $27, so that thing's running tip top. And then I just pulled the snowblower up out of storage. I haven't used this for like 3 or 4 years because my drive's just so big. I just get somebody in here for $20 to plow, but this last year didn't even need to plow because there was no snow. And obviously I mentioned that I had just fixed a starter on the four-wheeler. So some of this stuff will go down to the shop, like the aerator will go back down to the shop, snowblower will go back down to the shop. Obviously the mower stays up here. And then, like I said, with that top shelf being done up there, because I had this racking in the middle of my garage, all this junk that's sitting on the ground there will get thrown up under racking. So get that going, and then I'm trying to work on getting this area organized here. This is kind of where my DeWalt charging station's at. Yeah, and I got, this is where I'm going to put all my nuts and bolts in this room. You can't really see it, but I got to frame up this wall from here to there. And then that's good to go. Then I can get that finished, and the panel is going to be right here. So I got to get the electrician here for that, and then this will get moved. So we got a lot of things going on here, but like I said, kind of a shop video for you so you kind of know what we're doing. But eventually here, I would say within the next month, because I got my fantasy football draft with the guys that all come over. I've been doing this fantasy football league for, oh man, like 20 years. So the guys, this will be our first draft in my new garage, and I should have this super clean. But yeah, feel comfortable to like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, like I said, different video today, just because there's just a lot of stuff going on and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, J-Bro's out. Hopefully more exciting stuff to come next week. And J-Bro's out.